And hi there, Max here. Welcome back to the Virtual Writing Academy. But before I begin class in proper, a little bit of a really quick update, because this is the first formal video that I've been able to shoot since the loss of my computer. A really quick update for those of you who don't know. A couple of weeks back, my computer died, and I reached out to my viewers for donations, and within one day, I got all the money that I needed to buy a replacement. So I jumped on that, picked it up, and within a few days, I had a computer, and I restored it. I had it ready to go, and here we are again. The videos you got last week, episode 3 of the Virtual Writing Academy, and the writing advice Q&A on how do I write so darn much. Those videos and the way they look is not gonna happen for a little while. As you can see right now, I have a different setup. There's a couple of reasons for that, and I'm not gonna delve into too much detail, but the white balance was always a problem with my videos, and it's because of the window that's right behind me. It casts light and thus casts shadows on my face, and it's a problem. Hopefully this will work. I don't think this looks too bad, but it's definitely a step down from what we had previously. I'm gonna work on this, but I figure that it's better to get moving, get started, than worry too much about getting it right. You're here for the writing lessons and not so much for what I look like, or what the video looks like. So, that's right there. One more thing. If you're one of the awesome, wonderful people who donated to enable me to get back into writing and making videos, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Check out, there's a video on my channel. I don't know if you watched it or not. It's titled Good News, heart symbol, I think. Watch that, because I want to get in contact with you, to add you to a list of very important people. And I will be sending something your way as soon as I'm able, because I am incredibly humble and grateful for all of your generosity. So, with that out of the way, welcome back to the Virtual Writing Academy, a place where we learn by doing, and where we put a little bit of time aside to listen to me ramble, and also to get some writing done. I assume that by now, you're familiar with our format, and if not, it's relatively simple. How this goes is that every week, we gather together here on Fridays, and I give you a writing exercise. I give you some ideas, some ways that you can possibly twist and morph and make the prompt more exciting for you. And then you sit down and you get some writing done. There is actual time in this video that's allocated for you to get some writing done. I even put music in the background to help you get right into the writing mood. And then after that, we come back and we share our experiences. You know, share your writing in the comments down below, or just what you did with the prompt and how you made it fun for you. This here, the VWA, the Virtual Writing Academy, is a nice space to just sit down and get writing done. Can you spare 10 minutes? You clicked on this video, I think you can. Today, we're gonna be talking about description, and we have a very standard exercise. The kind of exercise that you would have on any creative writing course, and that's what we're gonna be doing today. So, are you ready? If you're not, pause the video and grab your writing utensils and materials, open up your favorite writing software of choice, and come back. We're gonna get lots of writing done today. I think this here is a very standard exercise, the kind of exercise that I think would have been more fitting to the very beginning of this series, but I wanted to begin with character, because that is honestly, in my opinion, the center of storytelling. Today, though, we're gonna talk about description. Before I go on anywhere, though, I want to remind you that the following prompt I'm gonna give you is just a guideline for what you should do. If throughout the act of writing you realize, whoa, what if I do this? What if I twist it, morph it, cut it, chop it, do something to it that makes it more exciting to me? Then I would like to inspire you to do just that. The goal here is to get writing done. And additionally, as always, if you can find a way to adapt this prompt into whatever project you're working on right now, whether it is a novel, a light novel, a comic, whatever it is, if you can make this prompt work for whatever's happening in your story at this moment, then do that as well. Now, all of those disclaimers out of the way, I'm gonna assume that you're ready to get moving, ready to get writing. Today's prompt is titled Little Things. Pick one of your characters. It can be your protagonist, antagonist, or even just one of the side characters you would like to get to know better. Write a scene where this character empties their pockets, backpack or purse, and describes their findings. from their point of view. What does your character carry with them at all times? What do these things look like? And above all, what do they mean to your character? Now, by this point, a bunch of you are already running through ideas. Things that you have mentioned in the story, things you have talked about, and things that you haven't yet. Things inside of your character's wallets, photos, keychains, things from the past, keys to places that they no longer live in anymore, a bunch of those things. You're thinking about all of that. I'm not gonna hold you back for very much longer. Just a little bit of an added twist there if someone wants to twist this around. If your character for some reason doesn't have pockets or doesn't carry a lot with them, describe instead their living area, okay? I'm a very minimalistic person, so if I have emptied my pockets, it wouldn't really say a lot about me, but I think my living area and my work area would say a lot more. So consider that a nice way to change things around. Focus on describing, from the character's point of view, what they own, what they carry with them, and particularly what it means to them. Okay? Okay. Focus, get ready, get those fingers on the keyboard, have your pen and pencil. Remember, the goal of this exercise is not to write good, it's just to get writing done, okay? It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be written, okay? The writing is almost upon us. Be brave, jump in, don't hesitate, don't fret. Get writing done. The writing begins at the count of 3, 2, 1, go! 60 seconds remaining. Time's up! Pencils down, fingers off the keyboard! Welcome back! Did you have fun? 10 minutes is not a lot of time now, is it? Unless, of course, you're one of those writerly friends who missed my warning or just wanted to keep on writing. I love reading your comments, especially fun stories like, yeah, I started writing, and then next thing I know, I was like 2 hours later, and then and then I realized that I never unpaused the video, and I'm like, that's hilarious, and that's fun. That's fun. I'm glad that you got writing done, and I'm glad that you, writerly friend, got some writing done. The point of this exercise, aside from the prompt itself, is just to sit down and write. Being timed, having that pressure of knowing that you don't have an eternity to get this done, gives that extra pressure. And also just, I like the best part about the creative writing courses was being surrounded by other people. And it's hard to emulate that in a video form, but I want you to keep in mind that you weren't the only one, you know, feeling that pressure. You were surrounded by other people, okay? You weren't alone, and you got writing done, and for that, I'm proud of you. Regarding this particular exercise, one of the key elements that I kind of wanted to like slide under the door, it's not just the idea that, you know, describing things in detail is important for the reader because that's what they can see. It is through description that we show the reader what they should focus on. Zoom the camera in, if you may. But additionally, the meaning behind these objects. What do they mean to the character? You know, it's not just a photograph. It's a photograph of something that is meaningful to your character, that happened to them, that can help us, allow us to empathize with them, get to know them better, feel for them, and relate their pain, their grief, or their joy with ours, because those are things that we can all relate to. So, with that long-winded explanation, I hope that you described things today, and I hope that you drew connections between your character's experiences and hopefully that those of the readers. But for now, a little bit of a nice disclaimer. If you wrote something today and you would feel the desire to share it with us or with the world, feel free to do so in the comments down below. Whatever writing that you created today is yours. You can publish it whatever you want to, do whatever you want with it. Your time, your work, your writing. Okay. Feel free as well, if you're posting it online or on Wattpad, to use the hashtags on the screen right now. Remember as well to post your experiences in the comments down below. Consider this, as with creative writing courses, a great chance to meet other writers, okay? Talk with them, share, you know, your experiences, and interact with one another, okay? And of course, you can also go into the comments and leave suggestions for things you would like me to talk about in future classes, alright? And one more thing, the track you heard today throughout the entirety of the writing session was Gotta Catch a Wave and a Memory by Maple Hoodie and OCRemix.org. OCRemix.org is a wonderful website filled with talented, passionate musicians who are making remixes of your favorite video game tracks. This track that you heard today and thousands of others are available for free download over at OCRemix.org. The track that plays during the class and the track that played during the writing session are both available for free download in the link in the description down below. And now as we're wrapping up, I would like to thank you for tagging along. I hope that you had fun, and I hope that you got some writing done, and I hope that if anything, you learned a little bit more about your characters. If you enjoyed this video and would like to make sure that I can continue on making them for the foreseeable future, please consider checking out Patreon, where you can get cool perks like watching my videos early. But if Patron's not your cup of tea, how about a cup of coffee? Link to a one-time donation in the description down below. You can treat me to a coffee or a tea, because I don't drink coffee anymore, but tea is also accepted. And now as we're rolling into the outro, I want to again thank you for tagging along, and thank you to everyone who donated. It is thanks to you. Thanks to you that I managed to come back this soon. I was terrified that it was gonna be like a month break, and that's too much. And thankfully it wasn't. So thank you again. On the screen right now, there should be a link to the playlist if you want to check out some more writing advice videos and prompts. There should also be a link to subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell icon below this video to be notified whenever a new video comes out. And there should also be a link to my channel with Kitty. Thank you for tagging along. Thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me. And keep on writing, writerly friend. Keep on writing. And class dismissed.